Hi everyone, this is Tish, and I'm here to discuss all the stuff that's been going on recently. It's been a wild ride, and going to continue to be a really busy month. I'm actually trying out a new camera, but it seems to still have some issues going on. But the fact is that we've had a lot of, July was such an intense month, and I think I'm finally just getting clarity and waking up. So I wonder if some of you are feeling that energy as well. But we had 5 planets retrograde in the month of July. We had brutal eclipses, and I heard a lot of really difficult stories from many. So going forward, we have a lot of energy now. Quite a bit of it is optimistic, but we're still working with such heavy times. So over the weekend, we had Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion and abundance and good fortune. And on the lower form can sometimes be excess and overabundance of things. Jupiter stationed direct in its home sign at 14 degrees of Sagittarius. And it is now direct, and it's helping us to move ahead, hopefully, and really to get things going and to magnetize what we want in our lives, to give us some optimism after such a time of such change. Now, Uranus, which is the planet of chaos and upheaval and brilliance and epiphanies, Uranus stationed retrograde on the same day as Jupiter, and Uranus stationed retrograde at 6 degrees of Taurus, which is ruled by the planet Venus. Jupiter and Venus are the two benefics of the zodiac, and Venus is what we value and what we represent. And with Uranus stationing retrograde and Jupiter going direct, that's a lot of energy at once, and it could be very exciting. And again, we have the Jupiter optimism, but could be some surprises. Somebody said, is that a good surprise or a bad surprise? Well, that's subjective, really, isn't it? But I think that it can definitely be expect the unexpected. This can be a time of a lot of awakening for you. It can be a time of just now finally feeling like you're moving ahead. I think the bigger deal is Jupiter. That is, Jupiter's in its home sign. We have many planets in their home signs, but I think that is helping us to continue and to feel optimism, after such a difficult time. Now, this week, we have a pairing tomorrow, which I think is a lovely pairing. We have a Venus-Sun conjunction that happens at 2:07 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and that's going to be on August 14th. And so that's happening. We even feel that energy now. So this is a new 8-year cycle. Venus in Leo, fun, playful, romantic, creative, confident. The Sun in Leo in its domicile, feeling good about yourself, opening the heart chakra. After everything that's gone on in the last 6 weeks and this year, really, with the whole Capricorn story that for once I'm not going to talk about, it's been a time of really assessing what's of value, what means something to you, or are you doing the right thing to get what you want to accomplish. Now, with Venus and Sun joining up together, opening up your heart chakra, opening up what you want to go towards, what do you value, Jupiter giving you a little bit of optimism. Then soon after that, on August 15th, we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. It's going to be at 22 degrees of Aquarius, and Uranus, as I just mentioned earlier, just station retrograde, so it's kind of acting a little more emphasized, and Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius. That can be chaotic. It can rule weather patterns. It can rule people acting very impulsively. Your Aquarius is a very rebellious sign. It's the iconoclast of the zodiac, but it's also about ingenuity and brilliance and socializing and networking with people. So tap into the Venus Sun, tap into the fact that Venus is also conjunct Mars at a wider orb, but that's also very creative and fun and beautiful energy. Now, in the full moon chart, Mercury is going to be at 4 degrees of Leo, which is the degree it originally stationed retrograde at. So we're finally clearing the shadow on that. And with Jupiter going direct too, we're getting more information, getting a lot of information now, and maybe feeling more confident and optimistic to proceed with it. And now now we have 2 planets direct. I know Uranus went retrograde, but Jupiter and Mercury are a bigger deal than me, certainly Mercury being a personal planet. We can go ahead now. I know I keep saying it because I've felt at an impasse in many ways. And I think most people I know have felt held back. 5 planets retrograde during some powerful eclipses, which was basically hitting us, in some way or another for most of the summer. It's a big deal. And now I know my screen is jumping around, but we are moving. We are moving. And so, just keep going with it. This full moon, release what you want to let go so you can focus on that Venus Sun story. What do you want to create? What do you love? What is beautiful to you? What do you want to magnetize in your life? Now, in this eclipse, no more eclipses. I'm eclipsing myself on that one. On the full moon chart, Venus is technically conjunct the sun, but it's opposite the moon. So there could be an issue, too, of some people figuring out if relationships or people or situations are fitting in line with what they want to create and what they want in their lives. And that's okay, because that might, again, be opening the space for what you want. So I do feel this month has a lot of good aspects in contrast to what we've been dealing with. We have Jupiter in its home sign until December 3rd. Saturn is in its home sign till December 17th of next year. We've got the sun in Leo for a little while longer. That's in its domicile. So, and Neptune in Pisces for a while longer. So we have a lot of planets working in their home signs, which also helps to get things going. So let's focus on the good. It's been a rough summer for many. Hopefully I will fix my camera setup a little bit, but expect this week that more information could get uncovered for you, because Mercury now is clearing its shadow, but it also is going to square Uranus on Friday, on the 17th. So again, I think Friday's the 17th. Yeah. So on the 17th. So that means that there can be impulsiveness with that. You want to be careful of losing your temper. But again, more may get revealed. It could be very brilliant brain scheming type of things that occur. And, this is a big month, but I actually do feel a lot more optimistic. I feel like I've woken up. And that could be the Uranus energy, even though it's technically gone retrograde. Maybe Jupiter rules my chart. So maybe for me, that's a bigger deal. But for all of us, Jupiter is how we tap into optimism in Sag. So let's go for it. All right. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon.